Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On my channel, we do mainly Bath and Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content. But in today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Bali Mango fragrance from the Billy Bring Back collection. This is a 100% new to me fragrance. I have never owned this fragrance and I have never smelt this fragrance, but I was going through my Instagram highlights and because I was trying to find the picture of like the chocolate amber that I found at Goodwill a long time ago, and my mom had actually found the Bali Mango at a thrift store, and I was really like, oh my gosh, thinking back, I'm like, I should have had her buy it so I could compare it because there's a little bit of drama going on with this fragrance. Not real drama, but people are so mad at Bath and Body Works for this fragrance. Apparently, it smells so different from the original. I never smelled the original Bali Mango. I never had it, and I don't have it currently to compare. People are really mad. They think it smells bitter. They think it smells like gasoline. And I feel like I'm like one of the only people that enjoys this fragrance. I know Leah Janae posted on her Instagram story too, being like, everyone thinks it smells like gasoline, but I love it. And spoiler alert for my review, I also really enjoy this fragrance, but there is a lot of commotion regarding this fragrance and whether or not it's the actual same scent that they brought back from the vault or if they changed it a little bit. Unfortunately, I cannot settle those rumors because I don't have the original. But let me know if you guys have smelt this one and you had it before or you still have the older version in your collection. Let people know down in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts are. But I do take very, very detailed notes and I take it very seriously because I want to make sure that I'm reviewing it. I write down timestamps and I give every fragrance a fair, true, and honest review so you guys don't waste your money. But you do need to remember scent is subjective and your body chemistry does have an impact on how a scent performs and how it smells on yourself. But if you're new and you're just stumbling upon my reviews, when I review fragrances, I like to do a full day wear test or until it's completely gone off of my body. I do not layer with a lotion, a moisturizer, anything like that. It is just the fragrance. If you want more lasting power, you can layer with the same scent body cream, body lotion, or any kind of moisturizer, and it'll help like trap the scent in. But personally, I don't like to wear my body care like that. I prefer to just throw on a mist and head out the door. So that's how I review it. But this is the packaging for Bali Mango. I love it. Oh, it's so fun. It's giving me like 2011 kind of vibes. But this one, it has scent notes of juicy mango, pink passion flower, and luscious nectarine. And it says, experience an exotic getaway with the refreshing scent of juicy mango and pink passion flower. So how I like to spray my fragrances, I don't go too crazy. Maybe like 20 sprays, maybe not even 20, I don't know, 15, 10 sprays. I do like to spray my hands as well as my sweatshirt because my like spraying it directly on my skin can definitely like impact how the scent wears and the longevity. So for this fragrance, I first sprayed it at 7:42 in the morning, and I wrote that it is just a tangy, bitter, sweet mango scent. And I actually really enjoy it. I did write that people are saying it smells like gasoline. I don't get a gasoline note, but that first kind of initial spray, it kind of like hits you in the face and you really get like a bitter, fruity, tangy kind of fragrance. And it's a little too much on the alcohol, the first spray, but it definitely disappears after a few minutes. So I don't know if maybe people in the store, they're just spraying it and they're like, oh my gosh, this smells terrible. And they're not actually wearing it or giving it time to actually dry down and kind of develop as a fragrance, because you get a little bit of like a really pungent smell. I don't think it smells like gasoline. It's got a little more of like an alcohol-y kind of vibe, like a fruity alcohol vibe. But after literally like 2 minutes, it goes away. So if you've tried this in store and you didn't love it, I would recommend like spraying it on your body and then smelling it later to see how you like it as the scent develops. So the first spray, I put that it is an 8 out of 10. I think it is strong, but it's definitely not like the strongest scent ever that Bath & Body Works has ever made, but it's definitely up there on that first spray. There is a little bit of a scent bubble, but like nothing crazy. I was walking on the treadmill while I was wearing this fragrance, and I could smell it around me. Like I didn't have to like smell my shirt, and I could smell it around me, just in the air, but not like super strong. And I don't think if I was wearing this around other people, they would have noticed the scent. It wasn't like super, super duper strong, but I could smell it on myself, which is why I like to wear fragrances so I could smell myself. It definitely was much lighter on my skin, and that is something that I noticed while I was wearing this fragrance. It disappeared off my skin very, very fast, but it really clung to my clothes and kind of made me just smell like a juicy, bittersweet mango, and I really, really liked that. I don't know why. It's not like a super, super fruity, super sweet, fruity kind of fragrance like the Starfruit Sangria or the Blue Raspberry Burst. This is a different kind of like fresh, fruity, bittersweet mango kind of vibe, and I really like it. I don't know what the original smelled like, but I actually really enjoy this fragrance. I forgot to take notes, to be honest, for like an hour and a half. But my next note is at 9:30, which is a little under 2 hours after. And I wrote, it is very light on my clothes. So after about 2 hours, I could barely smell this fragrance anymore. For me, that's good enough for a longevity for something I paid $4 for. But I know a lot of people think longevity is important, so I like to talk about it. And overall, I wrote the overall longevity. I would rate it like a 6.5 out of 10. Definitely wasn't the worst fragrance. The summer semi-annual sale scents from last summer were way worse in the longevity department. And I think this one actually lasted a pretty decent time at almost 2 hours, but it was completely gone on my skin for like 30 minutes. So I would definitely spray this one on your clothes if you want to get like more staying power on it. And then I rated the actual scent itself a solid 8 out of 10 for an overall combined score for 7 out of 10. I know a lot of people aren't liking this one, but I guess I'm the only one that likes it. I do want to smell it in the shower gel or body wash. I have not picked that one up yet. The only body wash from the bringbacks I picked up was chocolate amber because I just knew this one was going to go fast. It's not the end of the world if I can't get my hands on it, but I really, really, really want it. This fragrance was definitely a lot weaker than the chocolate amber. This chocolate amber, go watch my review. This baby lasted a very, very long time. I was so impressed with that. And this one lasting 2 hours, I'm not mad at it at all. But I did really like it. It was a tangy, mango-y, like kind of bittersweet fragrance. I could see where people are kind of getting like a pungent gasoline fragrance on the first spray because it is pretty alcohol heavy on the first spray, but that definitely disappears the longer you wear it. I couldn't really think of anything like that I could compare it to. So I'm currently using up Mango Mai Tai. This is mango, nectar, sun-kissed guava, and sugarcane. I already know these scents are completely different, but for science, let's just smell them. Yeah, these are completely different. I get more of like a sweet vibe out of Mango Mai Tai, and I think the guava in it gives it more of like a bright fruity fragrance, whereas the Bali Mango is just more of a slightly floral, bittersweet, tangy mango. I really like them both, but Mango Mai Tai also has a little bit of a bubbly kind of vibe to it, like a very bright fruity fragrance, where Bali Mango is a little more perfumey. Mango Mai Tai is a lot more fun of a fragrance and super like bright and fruity and kind of like almost sour, whereas Bali Mango is just like a sweet-ish. I say sweet-ish, slightly floral-ish fruity fragrance. I like both of them, but I think I prefer Mango Mai Tai, honestly, but they're kind of different types of mangoes. But Paul, thank you for bringing this fragrance back. I'm happy to have it in my collection. I'm sorry for those of you who think it smells like gasoline. Maybe that's just like a body chemistry thing and something with your nose where you're smelling gasoline. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys smell gasoline? Personally, I don't, and I think this was a pretty good fragrance. I don't think I need the lotion or anything. I feel like this one could stand pretty strong on its own where I don't have to like pair it with a specific body lotion or moisturizer, but overall solid 7 out of 10. I definitely would recommend this fragrance, but because a bunch of people are getting a gasoline no, I definitely recommend heading into store and smelling it and letting it dry down on your skin and not just smelling the cap or just spraying it and smelling it instantly. Give it a few minutes to develop and kind of dry down a little bit. That is my opinion. And like I said, I do have a review of Chocolate Amber. And then next, I will be reviewing the Velvet Sugar fragrance. So definitely stay tuned for that. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give today's video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Bali Mango fragrance. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you. Helps me out so very much. And you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.